Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Duper, and today this is episode two? Yes, this is episode two of our Minecraft Let's Play series. Now today we will actually be building a barn today, the medieval barn that I've stated in the first episode. As you can see, I've been chopping some trees and gathering materials for this build because it's quite a big one. I must say, at least for me. But anyway, I see we have some dark and some spruce over there, and we have some cocoa beans because we're actually collecting some terracotta for the actual build. As you see here, we have some brown terracotta here, and we also have a bit of dark oak and some spruce inside there. But yeah, that's the plan for today. And yeah, so the idea is to make this as medieval looking as possible and whatnot. You know, I have a sorted palette I made in creative, and yeah, that's pretty much that. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop in creative and show you guys what the build looks like. Alrighty guys, we are in creative, and today this is the house right behind me that we'll be building today. No, I'm kidding. That's terrible. Actually, the house right in front of me is what we're going to be building today. So I spent quite a bit of time actually finding out all the things in this. You know, finding out what blocks I want to use and how I want this to look, and I think it came out pretty nicely. So if you see here, we have a chimney on the side, which is actually different because usually medieval builds don't show chimneys outside. We also have a little bit of a workstation over here with you know, a saw cutter, you know, wood cutter and all that stuff, hay bales and barrels around. And if you come over here in the stable, I have a little horse. I found this horse while building. He just spawned here, so I went ahead and named it Bucky. But yeah, we have a horse here. This is probably the horse stable. Actually, it might be cows in there. Might be cows in there. But if you come inside, I actually already did a bit of the interior. We have barrels for storage because I want this to have as much storage as possible because this is survival. Okay, we don't need to just have a bunch of stuff. We actually need storage for all the things that we have. And back here we have a melon and pumpkin patch that we will actually be, you know, it's probably not gonna be melons and pumpkins. Hold on, let me turn off this thunder. It's annoying. But it's probably not gonna be melons and pumpkins. It might be something else. But for now, that is what's gonna be. I added some trapdoors there, but I think those might be removed later on when I actually build it. But if you come upstairs over here, oh yeah, actually, let's check this area out. So if you come upstairs, you see that we have the room, the upstairs with barrels and everything like that, and we have our main room. Our room has like just barrels everywhere. We just decided to go crazy with barrels. I need plenty of storage, and yeah, we don't want to run out of storage. So I really went, you know, moved to town on the barrels, but added little decorations around just for fun. I might not even get those because those are kind of hard to get in the game, but I just decided to plop them down just cause. Come up here, you can see outside this little window I made in the top, and over here. Oh, it's just another window you can just watch through, a little painting up there and everything like that. But yeah, I think that's about it. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and hop back into the survival world and get this thing built. Alright guys, quick interference. I just got finished gathering all the materials for this build, and I just realized how much stuff I actually need. If you see in this chest here, we have a total of, yeah, I'm not gonna count that. I'm not gonna count that. But as you can see, it's quite a quite a bit of stuff. We might not even have enough. It might not even be enough for what we're trying to do, unfortunately. But it's a start. I think it's a start. So yeah, just wanted to show you guys what materials we're putting into this so far. Yeah, but with that being said, let's go ahead and start time lapse. Hey guys, alright, we are in the time lapse, and for this time lapse, I actually decided to do a voiceover. I thought that it'd be kind of cool to give you guys an idea and a perspective on what I was thinking when I actually built this. So, the first idea I was thinking was I wanted to remain a sort of medieval build, obviously. It is meant to be a medieval barn, and one thing I've realized is that there's not many tutorials or anything on YouTube that actually make medieval barns that actually have the medieval styled roofs, and I decided to kind of mesh together, you know, that. So I decided starting off with the, you know, the foundation of the actual house, keeping that the same, but the roof style will actually be medieval. So as you see here, I'm already building the actual frames for the roof, and just sort of keeping that same medieval feel to the actual build itself. The it took me, I think it actually took me quite a while to actually come up with the design of this house. So I think it actually took me like a day well, not a day, but I spent a day of my time actually building, planning out the actual house, and then yeah, we're doing it today. So actually getting it done is it's awesome to see this thing take shape in time lapse mode, because I don't really use time lapse that much, or this is my first time really using time lapse effectively like this. So I think it looks really cool. I think me moving around really fast is awesome. But anyway, enough of that. But back to the actual build itself. As you see here, I decided to use the spruce planks for the actual roof itself. So we're using dark oak for the frame, or the sort of like front part of the roof, and then for the to fill in the actual roof itself, we're using brown. We're using spruce wood, not brown wood, but spruce wood. And don't mind that weird thing on the right. That's just a little spiral stairpiece I made for myself to get back up and up and down. But right now I'm just going all over the place, just adding little additions to the build itself, trying to make sure everything is a-okay. I did have to end up stopping in between building this to go back on the creative world to make sure I'm not doing anything wrong. And but everything so far is going good. Right now I'm just patching in all the roof and doing the back now. You're not gonna see me for a second, but I'm doing all of the back. But for the most part, I think I would say that I would like to think that I actually did a pretty good job on this build. I don't really do medieval builds that much, and that's why I wanted to get into that in this series. I decided, hey, let me try something new. I'm actually really used to modern buildings, but I decided, I want to try something new with this YouTube channel. I want to go ahead and start building a whole different style, and I actually really like medieval styled buildings, but I just never really got into doing them. But yeah, I just totally decided to just do that. So I'm really happy that I started, because I think it's turned out phenomenal. The house really took shape. Like at first I thought that it was gonna be terrible, and then it slowly started taking shape, slowly started adding little bits and pieces there and here and there, and I think it turned out really nice. So yeah, this time lapse is pretty long, so I'm gonna just let it finish this thing. But I just wanted to have a brief intermission in between and let you guys know what I was thinking about the build. So see you guys at the end of time lapse. There, oops, messed up here. There and there. Actually, let me just grab that real quick. Oh, Okay, thank you. Okay, there we go. Okay, we are now just finishing up the interior of the barn right now, and I think it looks pretty good. I have some little shelves here, some chests on top. Oh, I forgot one, but let me fix that real quick. Actually, we're not done because we still have to finish these stairs going around here and around there. But we got our room over here where our bed's going to be, and actually I have my bed right now, so let's go ahead and set that up. But that's where our bed's gonna be. Maybe a little shelf on the side, maybe like that. I don't know. We'll think of some extra details a little bit later. But we're gonna add some brown carpet going around in here to help with break up the floor. You guys already seen the interior of the other house, the creative version, so you guys are already up to date in how it's gonna look in here. But yeah, we pretty much got the interior done. So I got the barrels all installed. All the storage that we're going to need in the world is around this place. And we have some outside already set up, and we didn't get the hay bales in yet. Still trying to farm up some wheat in the back for the hay bales, but as of right now, this is how it looks. Now in the time lapse, I actually did lower the height of those. I've actually made the side part right here too high, and it looked weird, and it also made this canopy thing there look weird, or whatever it's called. I don't know what they're called, but it made it look really off, so I had to lower that real quick. If you guys are wondering if that looks a little bit different, that is what happened. But the back, it's looking better. I think I might go in and tweak this area a little bit because it looks a little it looks like it's missing some things. But for the most part, the back is finished. Now the roof needs a bit of detail as well, so we're missing a few things, but for the most part the house is actually done. This part needs to be tweaked a little bit. I'm gonna probably fence this off, and this is actually gonna be some sort of like work area as well, so we actually might do something like that. But for the most part, yeah, this area is done. Now the question is, so this is I did not do any landscaping work around this yet. I've done the landscaping for the building, but not around it, and I really want to do that. I'm not sure if I should do that today or if we should do that another time, but I'm starting to think I might have went a little bit overkill on the lanterns. But I mean, I think it looks nice. I think it looks pretty good. It's nice and lit. It's good that they look lit because they're well lit, because when it's nighttime, mobs can spawn around all the time. But I really like how, like, right here, this lantern is actually serving purpose. It's actually like lighting up this front area here. You can see the light blocks here from that lantern. So that's pretty much all around. The stable's well lit, so we don't have to worry about any mobs being in the stable. And yeah, everything is set. So I think now that that is all finished, we can go ahead and I guess get to work on the next part. Well, no, we're gonna finish the rest of the house. I'm not gonna do a time lapse of that part because we already had a pretty long time lapse. But we're gonna get the fences installed on the roof, and there's a creeper following me. Let me take this guy out real quick. Okay, there we go. But we're gonna get the roof cleaned up and everything like that. Put the fences up there for extra detail, and I guess that's pretty much it. So yeah, I guess I'll be back once we finished everything there is to have to do with detail in the house. Alrighty guys, we are back, and we have gotten the majority of the detail done in the house. As you can see, I put the sort of fence posts above the roof to add extra, like, I don't know, like height difference and just things going on the roof to help with the, not make it look so flat. And I also added some slabs behind it, but I'll show you guys that later. Oh, okay, I just totally just fell in this hole right now. But yeah, I pretty much done with the house. I think the last thing we actually have to do is just clean this area up. We can actually start moving in and stuff like that. We can get rid of all this hideousness and get it all packed up into there. But first we actually need to get a enchantment table down because we need to start enchanting tools. As you see, I can't just be using these diamond tools. I mean, diamond tools are great and everything like that, but they're not the best we can have. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna run down off camera. I'm not gonna record it, but I'm just gonna go down and grab some obsidian, diamonds, and whatnot, so I can make an enchanting table, and yeah, get that situated. Of course. Alrighty guys, well that's gonna wrap up today's episode. If you guys have enjoyed this episode, please make sure you leave a like, subscribe. I put a lot of hard work into it, and I really appreciate it if you guys did. But yeah, I guess that's everything situated. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.